Thailand's new senators to be unelected in a move critics say is a setback for democracy. The military-appointed committee drafting Thailand's new constitution says that the 200-member upper chamber will be entirely appointed. Previously, half of the 150 members were directly chosen by voters. The 450 seats in the lower house will still be elected, but through a new proportional voting system. And the Prime Minister will no longer have to be a member of Parliament. Well, the changes appear designed to weaken the power of political parties, though the military, which took power in a coup last May, is still promising a return to democracy next year. So is that possible? Let's talk about this with Verapat, political commentator and visiting scholar at the School of Oriental and African Studies, which is, of course, part of the University of London. Thank you very much for coming in. So is this a setback for democracy, or is, as the military are saying, do they hope to reinstate democracy at some point? Because it doesn't look like it if these are unelected.
I think it's a big setback. It's a big setback into the unending pool of mud that we used to see before 1997 era. Let's not forget that when we talk about elected senators, it's not something that has been with Thailand for a long time. We only had election for the Senate roughly 20 years ago. So this is a relatively new thing for the Thai people. What happened after 1997 financial crisis? We had a new constitution. We had fully elected Senate. Then we had the coup in 2006, ousted the Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra back then. And then we came to a compromise formula in 2007, half elected, half appointed. But now that we had this struggle to restore the full democracy back to the Senate, when Yingluck Shinawatra's government, Pheu Thai party, tried to amend the constitution, so we had the full elected Senate again. What happened was we had a coup last year, back in May, and now they're reinstalling the full appointed Senate, or what they like to call the indirect elected Senate.
Yes, and many people are saying that this is a direct move following the success of the Shinawatra family. Of course, Yingluck has been removed from political prominence for 5 years now. Is this the chance for the military to kind of really stamp their foot on the political situation in Thailand?
Certainly, I think the Senate has always been the key factor in Thai politics. If you looked at the conflict last year that led to the coup in 2014, we saw that the amendment of the constitution, the one that was tarnished by the current coup, was really about restoring fully elected Senate. And when we talk about Senate in Thailand, we must not forget it's not like passing laws or questioning MPs. It's also about confirming important appointments, for example, election commission, confirming certain judges to certain high courts, and now they're introducing new powers to confirm cabinet members before the newly selected Prime Minister, who might not be necessarily an MP, forms a new government. You have to ask these appointed senators to confirm members of the new government. So it's going to be a very powerful institution. And I think we are starting to see conflict brewing over again when people are starting to see that this is a symbol of anti-democratic regime installing itself in the new constitution.
Verapat, a very complicated subject, but unfortunately we are out of time. Thank you very much for explaining to that all of that to us from SOAS, part of the University of London. Thank you.